You already know. Easy A in the house, grand rising, grand afternoon, evening. Um, want to thank all my gods, archangels, ancestors, extended ancestors, God, Jesus, Gaia, the universes, or parallel dimensions. It's a beautiful day. Um, just here to pass on some more stuff. All right, enjoy your day. You know, be blessed that we got nice weather. If you can, take a walk, get by some water, you know, be by yourself if you can, you know, get some serenity, do some breathing exercises, a little meditation, you know, and, start doing your little planning for your businesses, your little planning for, maybe your paintings or, whatever ideas pop up in your head. Um, we here, all right. Chosens, we here. We made it. We made it to another destination, another graduation, another, how you saying, level of ascending. All right. I want the collective to know to love themselves. Start taking care of themselves. Start taking care of yourselves like how you take care of others. Start putting that energy into you when those people that you be putting that type of energy into is not, they receiving it, but they not giving back. Those people you leave alone. Um, you know, we could get into arguments, we could get into misunderstandings, but when respect is lost and how would I say, um, no good energy is coming from it, and y'all can't get past it. Y'all speak on it, and y'all at a standstill. It's time for y'all to leave each other alone. Um, Start looking into how to meditate. What type of meditation there are out there? What type of healing work is out there? All right. There's techniques and lessons where we could use our energy and our body to actually heal ourselves and others, which I find is a beautiful thing. I've been doing it for a while. I've been doing it since I was a kid and didn't really realize it. You know, I have always been the person to massage, you know, family members when they aching and stuff to help relieve whatever. I've been doing that all my life. Um, um, and I like doing massages, for real, especially for my loved one, my lady and stuff like that. I definitely like doing stuff like that, especially to her. Um, like I said, um, past, present, and future. Right? Here's a secret, which yeah, you can say it's a secret because it's not, commonly known. The little things that you plan today and work on today put you in your future tomorrow. The more you work on your little projects, day by day. Before you know it, it will be something grand. Um, and that's no matter what it is that you're doing. Um, be truthful to yourselves. Don't knock yourself for whatever habits or bad habits you have. Acknowledge them and start implementing that change. You know it's a negative. You know what it can hinder or is hindering. If you call for manifesting or you manifesting what you want in your life because of certain things we do or certain situations we have in our lives that we entertain. Um, Start talking to yourselves. Start cheering yourselves on. Start complimenting yourselves. Start start being happy with the little victories that we have every day, like waking up, like able to help somebody or change a situation or to learn something new, to be excited, to be enlightened. Um, if you're empathic, it's a good thing, but we got to learn how to balance the control of how much we give of ourselves to who we give ourselves to, and especially if we want that, you know, tend to just help or have some type of compassion for no matter what comes your way or who you pass or you know whoever you encounter, however you encounter them. Don't get me wrong, it's a plus, but we gotta learn how to manage it. Also, after all, interactions, you call back your peace, you call back your power. Especially when you say that, you say what you call all known and unknown places, persons, and things that don't, that's not on my side or against me. That you pull your energy back from them. And then you also ask that God show you the individuals that you need to remove out your aura, your life, your vicinity, because they drain us, they change us, they make us into people that we really not. And if we don't catch ourselves, we end up becoming that person, unrealizing it. And then we talk about if you have multiple peoples doing this, you could truly lose yourself altogether because you got so many other energies, complications that we done, willingly, if you call, took upon ourselves. That's what we need to change. The willingness to take take up take upon somebody else's situation. I'm not saying to stop, but I'm also saying be mindful and to who, why, and how many, because everything comes with a price. As you what you call you giving is depleting you. You can recharge yourself, right? By staying away, by asking gods and your ancestors and universe to put back what's been taken and wasn't replaced. You know, from that individual, but it's not an obligation for them to do it. But at the same time, it is an obligation for themselves to want to do that, for the simple fact it will keep that energy that they want around them, that they so desperately need to stay around. And 9 times out of 10, the energy that they give out wouldn't be nowhere near as much as what you call what the person has, as you call giving them. So it shouldn't be no issue there. At least that's how I see it. Be kind to everybody. Treat everybody with respect. You know, treat everybody how you want to be treated. If you don't want to be scoffed at, then don't scoff at nobody. If you don't want to be looked down upon, then don't look down upon nobody. You know, you don't want to be little, then don't belittle nobody. You know, and still don't mean those things is going to completely stop. But at the same time, as you not doing what you don't like or won't accept, when it's being done to you, you know, okay, I need to leave this person alone. This person don't respect themselves. This person don't have no idea of what they doing to themselves and others. And you could try to enlighten them, but as soon as you see it's a negative, you know, outcome, you drop it, you leave it alone, and you disappear. Never bring it back up. You know, you could be cordial, how you doing, whatever, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. But as far as having those type of conversations or, entertaining each other in that way is no longer needed. And then my advice is that you go is, like I said, to be cordial, but to actually limit yourself around that individual. So they can sit back and think, because that's all it's going to make them do. It's going to make them think, especially if they don't want to get back around you or have a need to get back around you. And hopefully they'll find an answer, correct whatever they need to correct, and come back, and come to the individual with humbleness, but you're not even humbling yourself to that person, you humbling yourself to yourself. That's what humble means. Humble means being caring and respectful of yourself and how you interact and do things. Like I was saying earlier, there's lessons where if you go, there's hand techniques, there's, finger placements and stuff that would allow us to draw energy, to put out energy, to amplify energy, to focus energy towards the things that we or would like to manifest or is manifesting. That we manifest all the time. We do it unconsciously. The stuff that we do, the stuff that we gain, the stuff that we acquire, you the one that's manifesting it. If you're hungry and you end up getting food, no matter how that food appeared, you manifest it. Your clothes, no matter how you got it, you manifested that. Things that we make so hard is really so simple. It's not complicated. The things you want, you have, right? That you really want, that you really crave, that you really desire, that you put all your focus on to having. Those are the things that you possess. 9 times out of 10. It might not happen, automatically, but eventually in time, you'll possess what you know, what you want to possess. And then 9 times out of 10, it might change by the time you actually have the means, whatever. But that depends on how well you manifest or what you manifested in your life to tell how long that's going to take. So we can manifest stuff instantly if we train ourselves to. First, we got to open ourselves up to understanding that there's another way, a higher way. It's easier than the other way, but in some aspects it's harder for the simple fact we don't know how, and we have to get the knowledge and practice the concept to get an understanding. And that's with anything. Whatever you learn, you gotta practice it. The more you practice, the more understanding you have it, the more comfortable you are with it, the more familiar you are with it. Where it comes easy. Right? So you wanna call it magic, you wanna call it determination, you wanna call it focus, whatever name you wanna give it, but it's actually you doing it. So strive, whatever you want. It's yours. It's yours already. It's yours already. You just have to get your present self to your future self. All right. Well, that's what I got for y'all today. I'm sending out nothing but love and abundance to the world. I hope my intentions is that everybody receives this message. You know what I mean? Everybody, the world will receive this message. Life, life is life, and we can make life into what we are. We've been doing it. We've been making life for what we make it in our turmoil and in our glory. That's work. And you'll see who's doing what they need to do and who's not doing what they need to do. The ones that's lost or the ones that's refusing to not grow. You'll see what they go through. You'll see their karma. You'll see how the universe will reject the negative, especially in this new world. Believe me, y'all don't. If you haven't felt it, the planet don't feel the same no more. Have you noticed? The weather don't feel the same. The sun don't feel the same. The the vibe don't feel the same. It's kind of lighter. If you really searching out or trying to feel the energy, you'll feel that or should feel that there's an optimist in the air where you could be optimistic, that you anxious, you could actually feel yourself to look forward towards something. And if you not, get there. Everybody has something that they want. They might not, how you say, want to admit it, but everybody want what they want. That's just facts. When a guy want PUSSY, that's what they want. When a girl want DUCK, that's what they want. And if you want to go out, that's what you want. If you want to stay in, that's what you want. So, the things you eat, whatever you buy, whatever, I'm not going to say that because, it depends on, your means that allows you to get whatever you're going to get. But if you have the means to eat whatever you want to eat, you're going to eat what you want. Like, and that's just a fact. All right, but enjoy the rest of your day. I love all of y'all and wishing y'all the best. Peace. God's love.